Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a very filling blueberry cheesecake Riot protein drink shake type thing, half beverage, half physical nutrients. So welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes. So this is the series where we attempt to break out facilities not made by me. This is Prisoner King, prisoner number 3583086, and this is the Allastorm Correctional Facility, I believe. As always, there's a link in the description. There's also a lot of hearses out the front here. Either way, something I found on the workshop, and I thought we'd escape from it. It looks, from the thumbnail, which is something I had to check out when you get the facilities from the workshop. It looks to be a fairly standard type of design, which is good because we've had a lot of sort of quirky ones as of late. Either way, I'm seeing some interesting choices, quite large areas, not set to staff only, so we might just be able to walk out of the front door on this one, which is not going to be that interesting, truth be told, but we'll see how we get on. We have, I do have some staff only areas here. We've got lots of body armour and some ranks, and we've got taser rollout, armed guards. We have access to the armoury, which is a curious thing. We did have access to an armory previously, but it didn't actually really help us. We've got a very big yard by the look of it. It seems to be quite a large design. Fairly standard cells here. There are 3x3 with all of the basics in, but nothing of great note. We have a canteen on the right. We have the reputation point pinata room in the form of the shower here, which doesn't seem to have an entrance unless the top is completely open, which feels like that could be the case. Okay, we're being escorted to the very left cell block here, and that means that actually tunneling is probably something we could look at. Now, it's currently sleep time, but for some reason, we don't have the option to sleep. Okay. I guess the guy's going to come along and move us again. Yeah, we're getting shifted again. Where are we getting put to now? It doesn't say we should be elsewhere. Oh, we are now being shifted to the very top left of the facility. Okay, this is curious. I don't know why this is the case. Do I skip it? I like to be escorted through the facility because then we know what we're up against. No, if we skipped it, that would be... Yeah, we'd get to where we need to be and we can crack on with the escape. But we miss out on potentially so much knowledge. So far, what we've got points towards this not being very secure unless there's a staff-only area further down, in which case, that does change things. Don't know if there's actually any area in the middle that is going to be some sort of is it going to have snipers? Are there going to be armed guards on patrol? Let's see, all of this is just open. There's a big holding cell and storage to the left, the latter of which we don't have access to because it's staff only, but the rest of it we do. Yeah, something's obviously occurred here because there's several inmates that they're leaving the place horizontally, and loads of low-risk inmates already on the sort of hearse. Alright, fine. Lots of power here, which is good. Again, not staff only. And we're being escorted probably to the left and then up. And are these set to dormitories? These are dormitories, these ones. Bit different. They've got bunk beds in them. Not seeing any metal detectors as well around here, which is curious. We've got remote access doors, so there will be a security room or more. Could be more than one. Yeah. Either way, got the cleaning cupboard and the laundry. Laundry is good. It means we get access to ropes, which means we can dig. I didn't make the game. And yard. Nothing really we can get from there. Another XP pinata room. Oh, and we got a workshop. And no metal detectors. Yeah, okay. Well, I am going to attempt a dig out, truth be told, because I don't think it's going to be that difficult to do. Unless there's a doggo patrol, in which case that will be a bit of a hindrance. Okay. Well, we're going to go in. We've finally been brought in, and I will go to sleep. We've been playing in it, put in this dormitory here. So now it's set to lock up. Interesting. Well, I want to farm some points, but I don't really have the option to do so. Oh, it's kicking off somewhere. Hear that? Oh, we can see tasers going into this room. Seems to be a bit of a fight going on. I mean, like I say, I would love to start fighting and... What on earth is going on? They've broken the bed in here. I'm going to assume that the danger level of this facility is quite high. It's somewhat worrying. Okay. Well, sleep from 7... Sorry, up to 7. And looks like it's going to be lock up until probably 8. Is that the default regime? It might be. There is a janitor coming along. And... Hey, we're out. Okay, so yeah, lots of fighting around here, we can see. And people jumping up and down and kicking off. So, it's currently shower time. I will go in the shower. Oh, I was going to say go in the shower and start breaking these things. But, do I need to do that? I don't think I do. It would be rude, not of me, to try and just... Oh, right, underway. Well, I'm gonna see if we can just get out. Now, that's curious. Ah. So I don't know if you've seen what's happened there. Let's pause it. I was going to get out here, but someone has broken the door servo. If the door servo is broke, remote access door cannot be accessed. See, the guys are trying to take them there, and they're having to go around like this. Okay. Well, the riot was stopped fairly quickly. I, like a lot of these other inmates, are just, well, we're just curious as to, can we walk out the front door? Here's the front. And that's set to staff only. Okay, so it's a lot harder to just go out the front. But what I will do is wait for the truck to come along. And I'll sneak out on the back of the hearse. Oh, and I don't know if you see there, there was the vehicle. Oh, right, okay. There was the vehicle back there. It was being driven by an inmate. See that? All right. Well, what I'm going to do is, well, I was going to just walk out because I think we just got a bit lucky here to get to this point. But the problem is, if I end the fight now, what's going to happen is I'll end up just... If I end the fight now and go back up, I'll have not enough points to escape the punishment. Oh, no, I do. I have one punishment. Because I do want to attempt a bit of a escape via tunneling. So I'm coming back into this place. And I'm having trouble navigating the character. You know what? As much as, like, the facility is... I don't think it's hugely skewer. Certainly with the lack of metal detectors is an oversight. But I don't know when the thing was made. So, we say that not as a point of judgment, but a statement of fact. It doesn't have metal detectors. So we can exploit that. But, yeah, we could just walk out the front door. But I just want to see how quickly we can just tunnel out. But, yeah, in spite of the issues that it has, it's been so far, anyway, one of the most eventful facilities we've been in. We've had a couple of riots. We've seen the truck being stolen by an inmate because it was, like, driving around and such and whatnot. Yeah, okay. So both these are digging implements, yeah, saws and drills. So we'll go back to our cell. And we'll see if we can get out. The problem is that it's a dormitory, so it's shared by other people. So, start a tunnel. In we go. That's a large pipe. Not of interest to me. I'm not following it. What we're doing is just going to go out and round. Like this. Now, obviously, if the other inmate, my cellmate, misbehaves, then there's a potential problem in that they can search the cell and then find the tunnel. They might search it and not find it. There's almost certainly going to be a doggo that's wandering around. But, like I say, if this doesn't work, I'll just walk out the front door. So we're going to get up to the perimeter wall now. It's going to take a little while for that. We don't have any reputation, so we can't even run. And if I was to dig up here, would that afford us anything? Not really. Not really. Let's just cut the corner. And then cut the corner. And we were lucky. Yes, we were. But obviously we're on borrowed time now, because if there is a dog patrol, then anything can happen. Is hammer a digging implement? I think everything you can find in the workshop, apart from a shank, potentially, is a digging implement. Yeah, digging tool. I was going to drop that and pick up the shank just to test that theory, but I don't want to waste any more time. So in we go. In and round. It's a shame that we can't escape by stealing the trucks, like hijacking it. But there you are. So it's probably going to take both of these digging tools to break through the foundation. We probably won't even get through with these two. The screwdriver will be worn down to the nub. Perimeter walls, very difficult to tunnel through. That is obviously by design. Big foundations, big walls in general. And are we going to look now? No. I was going to say we might get lucky and just break through, but not. So it's going to take a third attempt at taking some contraband. Naturally, if this was to have, say, a... Let's be lucky again. Lucky. Ooh! Very lucky. If that was a couple of pixels difference, that guard would have seen us. Wow. We got exceptionally lucky. Right, okay. I'm going to pick up the shank to see if it's digging. I'm 90% sure it's not. It is! It is actually digging. Right, let's see if I can get out with that then. I mean, it's sharp, I guess. Look, hello, guard. There we go. Although I don't think... It says a shank. See, I always look at it and go, oh, yeah, well, that's not going to... You know, how are you going to tunnel through concrete with that piece of glass? Because I'd look at it thinking, oh, it's like a shard of glass. But it's not. It's a shank, so it's just a... You know, I don't know what it's made out of, but almost certainly a bit of metal. Hear the noise there? There we go. Okay, that's been a bit of prison architect escapes. Not overly difficult, but it's it is what it is. We you know, we do it and see what it's like. Sometimes the facilities are really secure, sometimes we don't get out, sometimes they're really quirky, sometimes they're like this, and like I say, not a massive distraction to us, but interesting looking at the fact that we had a couple of riots and we saw the the truck getting stolen. Means it's still different. There's always something to get out of this one. Either way, King, total score 11, 12 hours and 28 minutes. In reality, we could have got out a lot sooner than that. There's, you know, even just minor changes would definitely secure this up. So in the centre, having sniper towers, that would definitely help out. As soon as you go through that first road gate, you know, you'd be stopped immediately. But, yeah, like I said, I don't know the age or the intention of the design. But I will put a link in the description as always, and... hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.